So I have open orders on the dips in case this flushes. Watch it, got those open orders. Got those open orders at 86. That's it, guys, all out. In about 17 minutes, I was able to pull $2,000. Now that it's Friday, let's kind of recap where the week is at. So this week has been dominated by the fact that a lot of the stocks that are moving are large cap stocks, tariffs, there's Nvidia moving, Tesla, there's earnings with Broadcom moving. So a lot of the money flow has been in these larger cap names. So what that's done for us is it's made these small cap names a lot more difficult to trade. There's not much volume, there's not much momentum. We used to wake up to 5 or 10 different runners every day, and now we're barely waking up to one. And I got a direct message from a member yesterday, and they were like, you know, you were making $20,000 a day last week. Why are you only making $2,000 a day this week? So what I explained to that member is trading is based on opportunity, right? Last week, there was such better setups, such better opportunities that allowed me to size up heavier. Whereas this week, I'm not putting my hard-earned money on the line if there's no big opportunity. Doesn't mean that, oh my God, the strategy's broken, oh my God, this way. No. There are certain weeks that you're with your girlfriend, she's in a great mood. There's other weeks that she's in a bad mood, and eventually things are gonna change. It's a cycle. The same thing is in the market, right? That brings me to what's happening today. It's another day of just squeezing water out of a rock. There's a couple stocks moving, there's a couple things happening, but what I'm trying to do, guys, I'm trying to lead by example, and leading by example means I am practicing what I am preaching. If I think it's slow, I'm gonna size down. You know, I'm gonna try to walk away from the computer even faster than normal because the opportunity is not there. SCNX, of course, as soon as I got out of it yesterday, it just tanked and went straight down, you know, nearly minus 40%. So don't really see much of an opportunity on this one today. PDSB is also a mover today. It's not really enough meat on the bone, so I'm gonna ignore PDSB. Not enough meat on the bone. I mean, it's pretty dead. So I'm gonna post this watch list now, but it's really, guys, it's the culmination of a really just dead week where there's really nothing moving. So with GV going crazy, I would definitely look to short the bounce on PSTV. Because if you look at GV now, it was just at $3.90 and now it's at $6. It literally doubled. And the highs yesterday are at 7. So, I mean, it could pretty much break those highs at 7 and just kind of go crazy, right? So that's pretty much my focus today, guys. Probably just this PSTV. I'm not really seeing anything else. If GV has a ginormous, massive, humongous death candle, then okay, that's a different story. 2 minutes till the market opens. And I'm probably going to wait out, like for GV, locates are expensive, everything's are expensive. So I'm just going to wait out, guys. But mainly my focus is PSTV for just a scalp. Maybe it pops 220, 230, get 10, 20 cents out of it, but that's kind of what my main focus is like. So market should be opening up here in about 5 seconds, and we will see how it goes. So market is open. So GV going kind of straight up. GV is probably going to reclaim. So let's watch PSTV for a bounce. So PSTV getting that bounce. Started short 209. So 209 took a starter. Pretty much top tick that. GV's taking the money flow. So these bounces on PSTV should fail. Let's see if we get a little bit of a bounce maybe to get a small ad. Got a little ad there. $2 on PSTV into the bounce. As GV continues to squeeze, I assume. Oh, GV halting up. That should make PSTV go lower. 10% of my size here, guys, on PSTV. So just small, 5% each entry. So watching PSTV to maybe get an ad. So took a little bit of an ad there at 212. But my size is very small, very controlled, and I'm just waiting for it to kind of go higher. Okay, GV, big open there, big open. Yep. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of PSTV here at 207 based on that GV open. Assuming that money flow should continue to flow to GV is my thought process. Okay, so now getting that bounce PSTV, see if it's gonna fail. Okay, it's getting that bounce. You see how it pushed that 220, guys, and just pretty much instantaneously failed? So saving some bullets for a confirmation here. GV just going to 8. So let that keep taking money flow, let that keep taking attention. I think that as long as that keeps taking attention, oh, it's about to halt up again, dude. I mean, it's halting up again. How do I not add PSTV? So I added more PSTV here. So I might be playing it a little bit too prematurely, but based on what I know about money flow, I mean, so fake halt there on GV, tried to halt, but it did not halt. A lot of action in that GV today, a lot of action. PSTV, my average is about 210. So I'm gonna be watching PSTV here. If for some reason it doesn't start to break down, then I will just reduce some of my position here because I don't want to see GV halting and then this thing maybe getting the attention. So I'm going to be prepared to reduce some of PSTV for a loss if it reclaims because GV's halting down. And GV's indicating $5 on the unhalt, so I don't know if it's actually going to do that. So let me see. I'm watching this PSTV here. Might have to reduce a little bit just in case. So I'd say probably that 210 area is still pretty important on PSTV. So we'll be watching that 210 area for sure. And you would think with GV doing the move that it did that this wouldn't get much attention. But the thing is, guys, things could change in the market very, very quickly. If for some reason PSTV starts to get attention, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to say, all right, fuck it. So I would say that 210, 209, 210 on PSTV is very, very important. I can add again there if it breaks. If I add there again, each entry is about 5% of my size. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm in about 30% of my size here on PSTV. So I would need a break of a key area for me to kind of get a little bit more aggressive. But if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. That's it. I'll add on PSTV if 210 breaks. But then if it instantaneously reclaims or kind of does something weird, I'll just move on. So I added here at 210 on that key area. So what I would need to see here is I would need to start seeing a breakdown like we're seeing right now. Next is 206. So this is good. This is good. Don't get me wrong. This is good. But let's start seeing a little bit of a move under 2, man. If we could start seeing a little bit of a move under 2, then it's going to make me feel a little bit more confident. Just in case, reduce some at 201. So just in case the stock doesn't want to break 2, I just reduce some at 201. So the shares I shorted at 210, I reduced at 201. That brought me up to 40%. Now I'm back down to 30%. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a retest of like 195, 196. And I'll have some open orders in case it wants to dip down to those levels. So I have open orders scattered. Let's see if it's going to hit. I want to see $2 start to act as resistance. I want to see $2 start to kind of top it out and then move down under 190. If we get a move under 190, that's my trade. It may not seem like a lot, but that right there is like 10 or 15%, you know? I see lunar bouncing. Let's see how it goes, ideally towards 9. My thought process here, guys, is if you haven't reduced at least a little bit of this PSTV on the $2 hold, it might make sense just to kind of take some chips off the table, just in case, right? Just in case, for whatever reason, this GV starts doing some weird shit. Like I said, I'm just going to be using like the 201 area to kind of trim some position off, just in case, because this is not failing as fast as I want it to, right? So I don't know if they're playing games here. I don't know what the agenda is. But I'm just kind of looking to see, and it might just break that $2 and just kind of go straight down. So either way, I'm going to try to maximize this trade and we'll see what happens. The overall markets are bouncing today too. So let's see, we're getting it right now. 96 covered some. So we're at that 195 key area. Next is going to be 190s. It should break these key areas. 94, 93, reduce some at 93, reduce some at 91, reducing more on the dips. Next support is 85. So I have open orders on the dips in case this flushes. Watch it, got those open orders. Got those open orders at 86. That's it, guys, all out. So that's it for me, guys. That's, what is that, 17 minutes of trading. So in about 17 minutes, I was able to pull $2,000 out of a slow day. That brings me to $15,000 on the month. And it's really not so bad when you're trading for 17 minutes and bringing in $2,000. Today was a slow day. I didn't size up, I didn't get aggressive, and I was still able to make $2,000. And that wraps up the week at a $15,000 week, which if you average it out to is about, what, $3,000 a day? That's all you need, guys. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to do anything. Just do the shit before work is all you have to do realistically. And for me, guys, you see, I'm not stressed. I'm not freaking out. I'm not trading the craziest stock of the day. I'm very calm, cool, and collected, and every single time that I get out, it goes lower, right? So it means that I could even maximize my trades even more. Now it's going to the 180s. Now I'm kind of annoyed, but like, what am I gonna do? It's not so bad when you're showing up every day and just making money, guys. So if I'm able to make my money in 17 minutes and walk away, is there more freedom than that? Do you know any other job that's going to pay you $2,000 in 17 minutes? What does that equate to? That's $117 a minute, which is equivalent to what? $2 a second. What job do you make that makes you $2 a second? When you start to do the math like that, I mean, it's kind of freaking crazy if you think about it, right? $2 a second. That's pretty much going to be my day here. I'll stick around a little bit longer just to kind of help answer any questions that you guys may have, but that's pretty much my day. I don't plan on trading more. I don't plan on, oversizing and over trading and any of these other things. I made my money and I walk away. That was my plan, wasn't it? Wasn't my plan to take the money and run today? So why don't I just stick to my plan? So a lot of people always ask, like, how do you find these stocks to trade? Like, how do you find these stocks to trade? And, a lot of people pay for like a scanner. A lot of people pay for news. But after trading for 11 years, I haven't paid for a scanner or paid for news once. All I use is the MIC community because there's one person that pays for the news, there's one person that pays for the scanner, and they share it amongst thousands of traders. So don't waste your money on a scanner. Don't waste your money on news, guys. Just look at the chat room. Anas, Edge Stock Trader, is posting the news every freaking day. Tom Diesel is posting his scanner every damn day, right? Done trading for the day. Gonna enjoy my week. And same thing, I'll be back at it again first thing on Monday, right? Nothing's gonna change. The live trading is gonna be the same. The process is gonna be the same. But we just have to execute it properly, and that's it, right? That's it. So I'm calling it a day here, walking away, and I'll be back at it again first thing tomorrow morning. Monday morning. Thanks, everyone.